Shut up. And with that being said, I'm sorry for no lack of any music from that lovely coffee or lo-fi. So no Twin Peaks references unless I start speaking backwards. And you may be wondering why I'm dressed up like a bandito in the Mad Max universe. Well, I am going shopping. Yes, this is the new shopping getup for me now. It's like a Mad Max 90s post-apocalyptic, world now. The only thing that's missing is Laura Petty and is it Laura Petty? I think it is. I don't mean Naomi Campbell's in that movie, but anyhow, it's just one of those things. But damn, I am just so over this coronavirus shit. I want to get back to work. I want to get some money in. It's one of those things, It's just one of those days. So anyway, what do we want to talk about today? Well, let's talk about the whole reopening America thing. And now people out there, and I know there's some of you out there who are like, no, keep it closed, we got to contain the virus, and others are kind of like, no, we need to reopen America because of the economy. And honestly, here's where I'm gonna have to say some things, and while I break this camera stand because the God's lights are right in our way. So hold on. There. Now you can't see the blinding light of God telling me what I should think. And the truth is, I'm not. Here's the thing about this shutdown. This whole thing about the shutdown and the reopening. I think we should reopen America. I really do. I have, an example would be my mom, who is is one of those liberals who believed Trump was serious when he said just inject Clorox bleach into your blood system. Which honestly, we all have had that thought before, not in good intentions, but you're like, if we could survive it, we could kill all the germs in our body, but we'd be dead. But that's like stoner thinking right there. That's just like, stoner philosophical thinking. You're not really serious, and you're not really thinking clearly. You're just kind of batting around a weird idea, and that's what it is. And then Trump's saying it, I think he's saying it just to sucker these people into believing that he would do that. Just straight up bull-faced lying. Why do I always take this road to get to where I need to go? I'm gonna go off of it. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm sorry, I'm going to Sam's Club, so yeah, shopping. And I do have my morning coffee, so it's a French vanilla from our favorite little establishment on the East Coast, in the Quaker side of Philadelphia, the more colonial cities. It's Wawa. I don't know what the fuck I was saying there. I was trying to say something cool, but then it just came out like a fool. So, no, the thing that bothers me about this whole reopening thing is that nobody's really wanting to be reopened. Nobody wants to open the floodgates to, civilization again, because they're like, oh, I'm afraid of the disease. And it's like, I fear that, we should keep America closed as a safe idea, but why don't we just reopen? I'm not saying we should open the floodgates and let it all open back up again, but things need to be opened up slowly again. Businesses, shops, stores, other businesses, other people's livelihoods, to get the economy back and running again, like the well-oiled machine that it is. I mean, we need the businesses that are not essential. This is the thing that's bothering me right now. Yes, if you were not showing any respect to nurses or first responders or second responders or third responders, if you were not showing any respect to the postman or any human being out there who's making civilization now important, then you need to be smacked in the face, because you're the cause of this problem too. You're the cause of this nonsense because of all your bullshit, all you complained about. And this is me working in retail, and I've worked in retail twice. Trust me, it's not fun. And those are the guys I'm more worried about too, the guys who are doing delivery and retail, because yes, we need our nurses and stuff like that, but honestly, it's like we also need the workers. We need people who, and that's another thing that really irritates me, because like, not just retail people are essential workers, or nurses are essential workers, but like, it's kind of like this entitlement. Like journalists now. Sorry, I was looking at joggers. I don't care. You know what? You're jogging. You're outside. Someone looks at you. It's okay to look. I'm tired of that nonsense. I'm tired of it. You know what? This is how this is how we became this. You know, this is how we survived as a race. Relax, folks. Doesn't matter. See, in front of me, there's a woman with a wedding thing on there, and I'm like, all right, cool. All right, I'm okay with that. I am definitely okay with that. But damn, folks, damn. And again, about this coronavirus shit too. Like, what was I talking about? Okay, I was talking about the essential workers, which you should have been respecting decades ago. Like, you should have been doing this without anybody telling you. But the fact that, and I know I just cut you off, but you know what? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I didn't cut her off. I just didn't let her go first because honestly, I don't want to be waiting forever at the damn line to get food at the supermarket. So yeah, it's one of those days. It's one of those days, folks. No, it's just insanity. It's just an absolute insanity, you know, that we're dealing with nowadays. And I think being reopened is okay, because journalists, and that's what I was trying to get to, journalists are considered an essential business, which makes no fucking sense, because we could get this information online. Like, guys, like, not just guys who work for MSNBC, CNN, you know, Jim Acosta, and whoever that Asian reporter is, Nancy Drew, I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch the other guy. Oh, I do, I try, but MSNBC and all that shit is just very toxic nowadays. Very toxic. And it's like, it's scary a little bit. But again, it's like, just say that we're not important. You know what I mean? Like, well, it's like, well, I think opening up the economy, opening up, you know, America again, but lightly but surely, should be our priority, because we're not going to survive. People are going to die worse than the virus, because there's no food. When there's no food left, people are going to kill each other. When there's no other resources, people are going to be fighting for survival, killing each other. And you're all worried about the disease and having the masks and sanitizers. Meanwhile, you're going to get executed by a guy who's been pushed around his entire life with a crew cut looking like Kirk Douglas. Yes, I'm referring to Falling Down. So if you haven't figured that one out, there's your first clue. Looking at you going, and now you're gonna die. And what does he say? And now you're gonna die wearing that stupid little mask. It was a meme I saw. So, but again, it's just reopening up. Like, people need to work. People need to get money. People need to get groceries. You know, and granted, those who are social workers, good. Those who are like essential businesses, good. But the people who, you know, people who run this country, like, we need everybody to work right now. And I'm sorry if it scares people. If you don't want to stay home, if you don't want to go outside, then stay home. You can work from home. If you can, good. But for the rest of us, we need to go out. We need to work. We need to get our food. We need to get our livelihoods together. You know, this is the insanity I'm worried about. People are afraid of, you know, people always compare shit to this. It's like, oh, what about the swine flu, the Spanish flu, or this flu, or that, you don't want people to die. It's like, you know what? In the words of Leonard Nimoy, and I know it sounds very vicious to say, but the needs of the few outweigh the needs of the many. And I used to be heavily against that, but if that's the case, if that's what's going to happen, like, yeah, I'm sorry about it, but you know, some people are gonna get sick, and the best thing we can do is treat them. That's it. You know, it's this fear of, like, we've become so, like, wrapped up in epidemics, and it's just like, and especially this one, people are not getting the facts on coronavirus. People are not getting the information on this, and yet we're fear mongering. And I'm living with a fearmonger right now because she watches MSNBC day and night and never watches anything else. And thankfully, anything else will conclude CNN, which everybody knows that channel is even worse. But it's insanity. It's insanity. I'm just so like, get over it, people. You're gonna get sick either way. You're gonna die from something. That's another thing. It's this fear of death that's really fucking irritating me. It really is. Like, I lost, like, again, I'm not using my brother to promote this or anything. I would not do this. But death kind of death at that close of an age wakes you the fuck up. Like, literally. Like, someone that is super close to you who is the same age as you dies, or close to your age dies, it wakes you the fuck up. You know, you're no longer like having the fear what anybody else thinks or have anything else to do, because you could go. You know, you only live once. And I know that's like the most douchebag thing to say, but it's true. YOLO. You only live once. And it's true. And I'm not saying you should not like be safe or anything like that, or be cautious of this fucking dangerous world, but to live in fear constantly, day and night, is not a way of life. And neither is living in a bliss, you know, nothing bad's gonna happen world. I say we just keep our head on a swivel, but just nothing should break our stride, and nothing should ever hold you down. You got to keep on moving, and nothing should. I mean, look at this. The shopping malls look like it's the beginning of Dawn of the Dead. It's like, honestly, bring it back. Let's bring back those businesses, those shops in there. I want to get me some weights. After this fucking nonsensical, apocalyptic, like, not nonsense, I'm like, yo, I want weights. I want dumbbells. I want to go back to the gym. I want to lift weights, because now I'm like, you know what? Who cares about lifting 4,000 pounds above my head? I want to get I want to look good. That's it. That's all I want to do. How you doing, Karen? It's just, damn, folks. Damn. I just want to live my life. I'm tired of the drama. You know, I'm tired of the, you know, like that sign says, skip the drama, but it has skip the all this other shit too. You know, it just makes me laugh a little bit. I mean, we're living in such, like, again, agonizing fear. We shouldn't be living like scared people, afraid to die. Like, and again, I'm not saying you should go out and like, you know, we used to be a generation, even people used to make fun of people who used to say YOLO. Now it's like, that should be our calling card. YOLO? Yeah, you only live once. You know, go out there, make the art, make what you have to do, make your music, make your mark on the world. You know, become a meme. Don't become a meme. Become an icon. Become a symbol. You know, it's not about money, it's about sending a message. You know, folks? You know? I mean, goddamn. And then you've got celebrities singing, you know, imagine there's no heaven. Gal, you look beautiful. I loved you, Wonder Woman. But no. And then the fact that, you know, they got that was supposed to, like, here's the thing. They didn't just sing that, thinking that they're being sweet. They were copying a guy in Italy who was playing it on his violin. And he wasn't playing it, you know, singing the lyrics. He was playing the song. As, like, you know, people do hate that song, and I have to agree with Ben Shapiro. It's such a, you know, communistic song and such a very liberal song, but it's not a bad song. It's not a bad song. It's just when you hear the lyrics, it's like, I don't agree with that. And I like to imagine there is a heaven, because I've seen it. I've been there. And yes, hell is very, very real, folks. Very real. It is not a friendly place. It is not a friendly place. So, in my mind, if you're stuck in hell, you gotta climb your way out of it. It's hard, but you have to keep fighting every motherfucking day to get out of that hell. Because that's when, like, the world just gets broken. Because up is down, down is up, left is right, and right is left, and nothing makes sense anymore. You know, and then you gotta look at yourself and find order. You gotta place the order in this madness of chaos, my friend. You gotta take the bull by the horns. You know what I mean? You gotta be angry. And that's the thing. And people talk about, well, don't get angry. Why not? Huh? Why not? Anger's part of our fucking natural system, alright? You're talking about rage, and that's a different beast altogether. That's joy and happiness. You know, happiness and anger equal a good thing, but anger and hatred equal something less positive, folks. Less positive. And I gotta get in here now. I gotta go shopping. I'm on a roll. God damn it, I'm on a roll! We're gonna fight them globalists! We're gonna take them down! George Soros, Bill Gates, and Hillary goddamn Clinton ain't gonna stop us. Because I'm a pioneer. I'm an explorer. I'm a human, and I'm coming. I'm animated. My heart's big. I'm alive. I've got red hot blood pumping through me fast. I like to eat. I like to have children. I like to fight too. You will never break the human spirit. You will never defeat God. You will never win. And that was my Alex Jones impression. I hope you like that. Fired up. Fired up. If you want to hear some like inspirational Alex Jones, I suggest you do. Like, look up Alex Jones' anime and look up Alex Jones with the not interdimensional, but interstellar soundtrack. It's beautiful. And you understand why people would like Alex Jones. So yeah, and also not even the Joe Rogan podcasts, which you should check out because he is an absolute mad lad. Keep fighting the good fight, my friends, and stay safe, alright? Now, if you excuse me, I got me some shopping to do.